Well. We're in Dandenong. Look around. What do you see? Just a bunch of junk. We're near the train station, so I mean, what do you expect? Anyway, so we've just come out of a snap lockdown, which wasn't much fun, to be honest. And just before it started, basically, yeah, I was looking on the interwebs as I normally do. You guys know about the XD. And what did I find? I mean, the more you look, the more you find. So I found a car that I just had to have. Now, I've got about 8 cars, guys, and I'm not going to beat around the bush. I mean, some would call it an addiction, but I call it, you know, liking, appreciating assets and, you know, wanting to live a fun life or something like that. Anyway, so yeah, what did I do? I called the bloke, we did a deal. You know, these country cars, they're not expensive. This might be another 4.5 grand special. I told you guys that they do exist. I'm not joking around. Even in this day and age, with the used car market being so hot at the moment, go out to the countryside and you'll find yourself something that's relatively rust-free that you can work on yourself. I haven't even really looked at this car. It got delivered just before lockdown, and then off we went. You know, we were all locked down. So let's have a look and see what we've got. Got myself an icy blue ICEY Falcon. Moving up in the world. I think it's got some power steering. It might even have some air conditioning. I haven't actually looked at it at all, so I thought maybe we could both look at it together, because I don't know what the hell is going on here. So let's have a bit of a squizzy. I think it's got keys in the car. Let's do a bit of a walk around. I can already see a bit of a dent here, which will need some attention. Let's have a look. So I believe this is the original color. Man, you can really feel like the paint is super rough. I don't think I'll be able to just buff that. I reckon we're gonna have to respray that. Let's come around here. That guard looks pretty good. Doesn't feel like there's any rust over here, which is good. It's missing the body, whatever you call it, the rubber. Hey, I've got 2 side mirrors on the XD because it's a Povo pack. I'm missing one, so okay, we're moving up in the world. The chrome looks okay. There's a few dents. There's a bit of surface rust on the roof. The roof, a bit of oil canning, but that's normal. Pretty rough paint though. I'll tell you what. I'm assuming that this is the original color. Underneath looks like this sort of primer. Let's have a look at the bottom of the sills. Yeah, the sills look fine. Very, very dusty. Let's keep going around the back. Look, the chrome's in reasonable condition. Come around here and have a bit of a squizzy. If you can see over there, just watch out, because I've got a lot of junk around. Yeah, look, it's dirty. It needs a bit of a wash. Let's have a look at the dog legs. Nah, it's good. Hey, there's not much rust here, actually. I'm telling you, they can be had for little money. Out in the countryside, I mean, these guys go on adventures and all they do is they basically know where everything is in town, and if you get to know the right people, you know, that you ask for something and then they sort of find it for you, you know, it's great. You guys will notice that I believe they're XD tail lights, but this is an XE. We'll have a look at the motor and everything like that. It's pretty rusty. The beaver panel always goes. It's almost thinner metal. I don't know whether it's 0.8 mil, but this always gets banged up. It's got a toe ball, which means that maybe it's done a little bit of work in the past. Let's have a bit of a look underneath. There's no real rust. There's a bit of surface rust down below here, but that's nothing to write home about. Let's go around this way. There's not much space. It's reasonably straight. It's a little bit wavy. There's a little bit of rust down here. Ooh, that's a little bit, that's not good. I like the mud flaps, so maybe I'll keep them. Let's go back this way and let's open her up. A bit of a look inside. Oh, it's even got the keys. Nice. I'm gonna let that air out. That does not smell good in there. It's dusty as. Anyway, while we'll let it air out, what we might do, I wonder whether these door handles work. Hey! Mate, I am moving up in the world. I tell you what, I've got 2 bucket seats instead of a bench seat. I've got a center console. I think I've got power steering. There's nothing in the middle console there where the radio unit normally is. There's a big hole there. Anyway, let's have a look at the boot. See what's in here. Usually it's a circle key. Oh, this is not too bad. Hey, oh, check this out. Look at that. Scored me a free fucking socket set. Nice, that'll come in handy. Happy about that. So this is the back part that goes along here. That looks like a dash pad type thing. This car's EFI, and you can see here, there's the electronic fuel pump. And that's gonna be interesting because I'm normally just a carby guy, so it'd be interesting to work on an EFI car. I do have a Nissan Skyline. It gives me a lot of trouble with the electrical problems though. So I can't see, I don't know whether you can see inside, but it doesn't look like there's any rust. This is the original thing that came with the car. Maybe I'll get my torch and see whether I can. It looks a little banged up, and that's about it. But other than that, this car is pretty rust free. I mean, I'm happy about that. See, you know, I like Fords and I like Holdens. I wouldn't mind getting an XA or XB. I just can't find one that's not rusted out. Usually they rust around here and everywhere and blah, blah, blah. Especially for my price point, I'm a budget conscious kind of guy. I have a lot of cars, but they haven't cost me a lot of money. I don't do them to showroom condition because I drive them actually a fair amount. The XD I basically drive every single day. I don't have a normal daily driver, and I've decided to sort of live my life just a little bit differently. I used to have a Hilux, but I sold it. And I basically just drive old cars every single day because it's fun. I enjoy it until I get sick of it. Then yeah, I'll buy something that's a normal daily driver. But this one here, I'm especially excited about it because I think that I think we'll be able to clean this one up with relative ease. So let's have a look. Let's have a look inside. Maybe it's aired out enough. Oh, check this out. It's velour, not just cloth. Check out that material there. Yeah, I reckon this will clean up all right. I don't even know whether I need to change the carpet on the inside. I'll need a new parcel shelf, something or other. Oh. Come in a bit closer, see what I'm seeing. So there's a massive hole there. I don't know what the fuck that's meant to be. Maybe that would explain what was in there. It's a huge hole though. What's down there? Yeah, okay. It just looks like an XD, basically. The odometer says 331,000 Ks. I think it's a 4.1 litre. Let's check it out. And it's actually got the tacho, whereas the XD didn't because it's a Povo pack. So hopefully the hood latch doesn't break in my hand like the other one did. Let's go and have a look at the motor. Let's see what we've got. Hey! All right. Looks like it's corroded. There's some cobwebs all over there. It's pretty tightly packed, probably because of this thing. What's this? Where does that go? I don't know where where this goes. But anyway, so let's have a look at what we've got. This has come off here, which is always a good sign, but maybe that can just bolt straight back on there. The guy told me that it did run, but the injectors probably need to be cleaned. But if you guys know what the dealio is with these kind of motors, please drop me a comment down below so I can actually work out what to do with it all. This thing just needs a good clean, I reckon. I don't see anything crazy. I see a little bit of like surface rust around here. So yeah, to me it looks like a 4.1 EFI system. The injectors would be here. These are pretty long leads. I wonder if there's any oil in it. Oh yeah. It says full, beautiful. I'll dump it anyway. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out the new project. Hopefully it's not going to be a project that takes me a million years to complete. I'm actually really looking forward to getting this one up and running. Stay tuned for the next video. Cheers.